Hello, we've got a beautiful new day, and is it just morning? It's very rare that I get on and it's just mornings. Like, usually it's just in like the middle of the day, or it's just turning dark. Usually it's never the morning though, but I think, oh yeah, the morning's here, I think, yeah. Rise in the east, sets in the west? Yes, sounds about right. Okay, well, today it's raid day. I already have a base in mind that I want to raid. I actually just now heard Mr. Pixel Man over there inside of his base from yesterday. I'm going to be going to actually check up on the base that I want to raid today, because I have a pretty good feeling about it. It's a stone 2x2, but it's a stone 2x2 that has all sheet floors on the top of it, and then also a sheet, like a sheeted up triangle airlock on it as well. I don't know why they would sheet up the triangle airlock rather than just like their core walls around TC. Don't ask me those questions, but yeah. You know, some people in this world, they're gooses that are silly. You just can't, can't help it. Nope, and there it is, and jumping did not help. Some people have been telling me in the comments, yo Dylan, just jump whenever you're near them. I don't know if I just didn't jump soon enough right there or what, it was a little late, but I'm going to be keeping that in mind, and we will see if me jumping changes anything. I see someone comment, I'm guessing a 97% chance the new neighbor is a viewer. You and me both. Hey, I'm not trying to bring it up too much because it's like, like I'm used to this life, so sometimes I'll admit, sometimes I think that some people are viewers that aren't, so I try to resist with bringing it up sometimes. But yeah, probably. Guy is casually staring at me at my base yesterday, 7 o'clock in the morning, walks over and says, hey, I'm just a friendly neighbor, yeah, I just kind of play for fun, and I don't want any trouble, and yeah. It's just pixels. Yeah, this right here is the base, though, pretty much. So, yeah, it's all stone on the outside here, but then it's sheet floors up top, and then sheet door code lock on the front. And I don't see one single double door frame inside of here. Now, they could be sheeted up double door frames. I don't know. But overall, the safest spot to boom into this would be over here, I would think. Let me actually see if I can find some, like, wood logs on the ground. Yeah, there's some that are over here. Then I can get a building plan, see if I can, like, find a triangle inside there where TC's at. Because I'm telling you, man, I don't know. I got a good feeling about this base. I got a good feeling. See someone comment, I don't know how you talk shit on that, dude. You can't hope for a better neighbor at whatever hours you have. I have 24,000 hours and never get neighbors that want to fight, but still kind of be cool. I kind of get the hard asses that cry when I raid them. We're neighbors, bro. What did I do? I'm not talking shit on that guy, guys. I was just over-exaggerating the point that, like, okay, when he introduces himself to a neighbor on Rust, he has to let it be known that, yeah, it's just pixels, and I just play for fun. It's like, okay, guy sounded like a nice guy. I'm not hating on the guy, but yeah. Yeah, so let me see here. Ooh, is there, like, no floors that are actually inside of here? I don't think so. Yeah, there are no floors actually inside the base itself. Okay. So I think that it might just be an open core. That's kind of what I'm assuming. I could be wrong. I don't know. But yeah, that corner that's diagonal from the way in, that's going to be where we boom, for sure. And I see someone comment, peanut butter would be the first pick for most people's apocalyptic food. I'm grabbing a ton of nuts and wine for the apocalypse. Okay. Wine? I mean, maybe I don't know the science behind that decision. I don't know. Because that cargo space and everything that you put in it is going to probably be critically important for the future, right? So, I don't know. I would never think wine, but maybe there could be advantages to wine that I just don't know. I don't, like my knowledge on alcohol and the varieties of alcohol and the differences between all them and shit, that is a lane that I've yet to step into, so, yeah. And I see someone say, damn, did him dirty with saying no for that door. Usually I wouldn't say no to, like, crafting someone up some shit. But someone that just bases on my front lawn and acts like they don't know me, I don't really want to talk. I just want to kind of live my life. Oh, wait a second. Someone else just now said, anyone else think Dylan's low-key been an asshole to people he's met on the game lately? I've always loved him, but been watching him for 5 years or so now, but damn, he makes fun of everyone that talks to him. No, I don't! Anyone that talks to me does not get this same treatment. It's just like when you go and walk up to your neighbor's base that you're basing on their front lawn of, that he probably knows exactly who I am, but he's just acting like he doesn't. And he's just like, he introduces himself in that fashion of just like, making sure that I know, like, yeah, no, he does not, it's just pixels. He doesn't take it serious. It's just pixels. It's like, it's all love. I even said it in that video. It's all love to that guy. I mean, no disrespect. I just found it funny that that's, like, how he introduced himself, like, that's all that it was based off of. I have no hate toward this guy whatsoever. I have no hate toward anybody. I want everybody to win in this life. I was over-exaggerating the whole pixel thing. It's something that many, many different people have said over the years. I've heard it a million times, and ultimately I get where they come from. It's just, if it was that simple, then it would be that simple, but most people never, like, have that philosophy philosophy. Most people have ego when it comes to games. Most people get upset, and it's just not that simple. You know what I mean? Which is why I kind of exaggerated that whole thing as a joke. So, whoa! People actually took the whole thing, like, that type of way yesterday. I'm surprised. I mean, no disrespect, man. I mean, no disrespect. An asshole to anybody that I meet in game, I mean, that's a little far. And see, like, that's the thing, though, is that, like, there's times in wipes where I am nice to people, and then it screws me over. You know? And then when that happens, it's like, oh, dude, well, yeah, you shouldn't have trusted him. So then I'm the idiot. See someone comment, DBs are just made of pixels. Yeah. And I see someone comment, all the goofs talking about, quote, it's just pixels, end quote, are the ones who get butthurt over pixels. They just protect to hide their pixel insecurities. Yeah, see, like, I'm not trying to make, like, a whole point like that, you know, like, if it's just pixels is, like, your philosophy as you play games, cool. I hope that you live up to that, and that's beautiful. It's a scientific fact. Good for you, you know? I'm gonna go recycle some things, because I still need to research 556 really badly. I've yet to even research ammo on this server. See someone comment, damn, you're salty as fuck. You say that shit on a daily basis. Wait, what? See someone comment, I mean, it's true. It's just pixels. Why does it bother you so much? See, like, I was not trying to shit on the guy yesterday, guys, alright? I really want to let that be known. The whole it's just pixels thing is such a common perspective that like, some people bring up, you know? I've heard it a million times throughout the years. Like, me hearing it from that guy is far from the first time. There he is up there. Awesome, sir. Beautiful stuff. Look at you go. Nice to see you, Mr. Pixel. That's 100% what I'm calling him throughout the rest of the time. I don't care about the backlash that I get. He is Mr. Pixel from now on. And I mean no disrespect. Sounded like a nice guy yesterday. I'm not hating. If you think that what I'm doing is toxic, go outside and rust and listen to what other people say. Okay, so we're going to be getting into the top comments of that video, okay? I got to see how many people actually took offense to what I was saying yesterday. Guys, it's just a fucking joke. When you go around talking to your neighbors being like, hey, I'm your new neighbor, I'm friendly, and yeah, I play this game, and it's just pixels, you know? It's like, okay, that's phenomenal, good for you, you know what I mean? That's the whole thing that it was kind of, you know, built off of. It's like, okay, is that just how, like, do you introduce yourself to everyone that way in this game? I don't know. Truth is, I don't care. All love to you. Have a good day, sir. But, you know, like, the whole, like, it's just pixels thing has been around for who knows how long, you know? And does it do anything? Not really. Otherwise, people would, like, all live by it just for their own, like, sanity. I'm gonna start crafting up some bean cans right now, though, but yeah, we're gonna be getting more and more into these comments, seeing what everyone's talking about. Yeah. Listen, okay? To everyone that's hating on me from yesterday, if that guy's a viewer just basing right on my front lawn, acting like he's not a viewer, does that change anything in your guys' mind, though? You know what I mean? Because that is what's going on. It's just common sense. It's complete common sense. 7 a.m., he's staring at me at my base, like, crouching next to his shit. So, like, if you guys expect for me to, like, play along with this guy and just have him just be a part of my wipe, then you're pretty much asking, okay, I'm just gonna be open to friendly stream snipers always coming along and talking to them and just being cool with them all the time. I don't want that. A lot of people say that it ruins the content, so I don't want to do that. But we have to realize that that is literally what's going on. It's just common sense. And it's all love. I don't give a fuck about that guy. He can do whatever he wants. All love to him. Have a good fucking day. I'm not his fucking daddy. I can't tell him where to go and what to do. So I live with it, and I'm just going to move on. I'm not going to be trying to mention it. Now I'm going to mention it, though, because people take high offense to this, acting like Earl is just this normal guy that lives next to me and is constantly online, staring at me in my base at 7 a.m. I just don't think that that makes any sense. Like I just don't feel like that makes sense. Because, why? Because I've done this shit for so many years, and I know it when I see it. It's just common sense. But yeah, someone had said, should have hooked Earl up. No, I'm not trying to give viewers free handouts, because that's just going to openly make people come base by me more and talk to me, so no. See someone coming, oh, Dylan, the poor man just wanted a garage door. Well, guess what? It's just pixels. Go out and get your garage door. That's the philosophy, right? I don't understand. Like, that does not make sense.
Hey, neighbor, you in there?
Yeah, what's up?
I stopped a couple people trying to raid you yesterday.
Oh, really? How did that all go down?
They we're satchel raiding. I didn't think they were going to get too far. I only got a couple satchels off of them, but they started blowing your door, and I killed them before they even got through your front door.
Oh, nice. Thank you, man.
I was hoping they would come back, bring me some more boom, but they never came back, so...
Damn. Well, thank you, dude.
Yeah, I wasn't on my base when I killed them, so I guess they thought I was the base owner and just never came back. They were just trying to offline.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, you have a good one, sir. If you need anything, I'm right next door.
Right, sounds good, man. Have a good one.
Listen, okay, motherfuckers gotta realize, okay, I've been stream sniped like 5,000 times by people that are like quote-unquote friendly. We've talked about it, like this is nothing new like to recent times, like recent months, you know what I'm saying? And if you have the idea that this guy, odds favor that he's a viewer, I just feel like that would change the whole dynamic of the joke that I was having yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that just, because again, if I'm interacting with him, giving the free garage door, and just talking to him constantly, I am literally asking for it to happen more, because, like, it just feels that way to me. It just does. There's not many Americans that just base touching another base, then the literal day that they do so, they're just outside crouching early as fuck in the morning, staring down at the dude's base that they based right next to. It just doesn't, the odds just highly favor that, you know? There's a chance that he's not. There's a chance, you know, for sure. I'm not saying that undeniably that he is, but Earl does sound like a nice guy. Like, again, because that goes for a lot of friendly stream snipers, though. There's so many people that stream snipe me that, like, when I talk to them, it's like, dude, these people sound like such nice, genuine people, but why do they stream snipe me? You know, it's like, because it feels like I get stream sniped more by people that are cool with me than hating against me. You know what I'm saying? That's just the point that it's got to. And honestly, it has died down over the past few weeks, which I'm grateful for. Because I ended up bringing it up last month in April, bro. I brought it up. And I was just saying, like, I don't know if I just have to say fuck off to people that are friendly snipers or what, but, you know, like, fuck off, you know? And ever since then, it's been, you know, pretty good, you know? And I respect everyone that's taking a step back from it. Thank you very much. And to people that don't want to step back, nothing I can do is just, you know, again, I'm not even trying to complain about it, but if I'm not trying to complain about it and I just let it be a thing without talking about it how I want, then I'm going to get backlash due to my actions, because everyone else thinks that all that this shit is 100% normal and that Earl is just this random guy that just lives next to me all of a sudden. And again, there's definitely a chance that he is a random guy that lives next to me. Either way, I'm solo and I don't feel like talking to him right now. Just how I feel. And again, like, I don't want us all bashing each other in the comments. At the end of the day, the people that give me backlash, they mean well. They mean no disrespect. So again, like, I accept the backlash. I respect the backlash. I respect everybody's opinion on the situation, because everybody means well by the shit, you know? The people that don't take it serious are taking it as a joke, and some people are taking it as like, oh wow, that was very disrespectful, you shouldn't have done that. They mean well. They think that I'm being insanely disrespectful. I think that it's just like a stupid little, oh, it's just Pixel's joke that's been going on for years and years, and it never fixes anything, but, you know. And at the same time, it's just as someone where, like, outside my base, there's like an 80% chance that they're just a viewer acting like they're not a viewer next to me, which has happened countless times in my life of doing this, so. Yeah, honestly, to the people that are watching right now that hated yesterday's video and how, like, the whole, like, no pixel thing was, and me being quote-unquote butthurt, would him being a viewer change your perspective on that? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe you guys want me to just fucking talk to viewers. Yeah, come over here. Have a damn coffee. Let's have a croissant together and talk about life. Let's talk about the no pixel philosophy together with our glasses on and sip some fucking tea. And I don't have oh, dude, wait. Oh, wait. Do I have enough shit to learn Satchel? No, I need 125. Damn! Okay. We gotta go out and we gotta get a little bit more scrap in order to learn Satchel. Yeah, man, the people that took offense yesterday, I didn't mean for that to seem like that, you know? I don't know if people took it out of context, or I don't know. Or maybe am I somehow being a dick and just not realizing it? I mean, you know, like, I'm someone where like, I am gonna question myself. I'm not gonna be ultra stubborn to my opinion. Like, I do gotta, like, it, you know, okay. People that are commenting this, they respect me, they watch my videos on a consistent basis, and they took offense to that. So I'm going to keep a tab of it and acknowledge it, but at the same time, like, I know that I didn't mean any harm with that shit. It was so basic. I even said that I mean no disrespect, it's all love. See someone comment, angry dealing with his pixels. The pixels do get to me sometimes, man. I fall short for sure. I do fall short for sure. I try to, you know, keep my emotions in check, like, a lot of the time, but I do still fall short today for sure, and I do let shit get to me in this game. Wait a second. I'm seeing someone. Artikazi, right over there. He's like standing on... Oh, wait. He just now logged out. What the fuck? Okay, wait. He's like at a sulfur node that he was mining, I think. Did he just like randomly disconnect? I thought that it was an Artikazi guy at first. It's not an Artikazi guy. Yeah, I'm going to be going up here to Dome real quick, though, to get some components for this raid. But yeah, like, I don't know, like I feel like if people have the context that, like, in my mind before, because again, like, I'm not mentioning it. Anytime that I think that someone's a viewer in my area, I'm not just instantly like, mentioning that, like, constantly, you know? Like, I'm trying to keep, like, under the radar and not talk about it to keep shit feeling organic and whatnot. Not mention that every 2 days all the time, you know what I mean? And that's kind of what the situation was with this guy. Like, odds in my mind are highly favored that he's a viewer. And if he's a viewer, does that change how we all feel about that? I feel like it would. If not, then I guess that means that you guys expect me to just constantly play with viewers that are outside my base and just let things not be organic. That's what that means. If people had that context that it could have been a viewer, you know? Which I don't think that people did. People looked at that as 100% organic and normal, but... See someone comment, it's just pixels isn't a philosophy, it's a statement of fact. It is, you know? It's a statement of fact that 99.8% of people do not live up to. I say it sometimes like a joke, like, eh, it's just pixels, who cares, you know? Because who the fuck doesn't? It's just a common saying. Oh shit, dude, there's a guy over there. Wide out. Damn, dude, he's too far away for me to really want to challenge him. I'm just going to be going over to sewer branch and recycling right now. I got to stay focused on getting this scrap. But I don't know, like, what, I really looked at it as just like a pretty straightforward, like, joke, you know? Like, all of us have these moments or, like, these friends and shit that say, you know, it's just pixels, who cares? Like, you know, like, you end up getting rated in Rust, you're in, like, an 8-man team, and at the end of it, like, there's just that one guy that says, like, it's just pixels anyway, fuck this shit. Theoretically, it solves every single gamer's issue and social media person's issue that has, you know, issues in life due to those things. You know, like, they're getting too mad at the game, they're getting depressed because their fucking analytics and shit on social media aren't matching what other people's are, but it's like, you know, if it was just as simple as, like, it's just pixels, like, okay, you solve a lot of issues in the world at that point. Like, okay, the internet doesn't have to be bad for your mental health. That sounds like a good idea, you know, but that's just not that simple, unfortunately. Just saying that doesn't really do anything. I feel like it's a little deeper than just that. Oh yeah, nice. And I actually ended up getting a laptop from Dome, so now we can actually set our electricity back up, which is fire. Plus, it's like, if we're just being honest here, guys, my voice changer is so obvious that it's a voice changer, bro. Everyone's always calling me out on it. Now there's a train outside blaring its horn. That guy would have 100% called out my voice changer yesterday, dude. Okay, so when it comes to this whole scrap thing, we can now learn... Satchel. Thank goodness. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, then I can only make 8 satchels. I still need to make a little bit more bean cans. Actually, no, I already have the bean cans. Never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. See someone comment, why don't you utilize the scrap tea or the max health tea? I don't know. I've never actually used a scrap tea, but I have heard such good things about it. I will say that. I have 10 satchels, and, like, I'm ready to go out, but at the same time, it's like, fuck, dude. I wish that I had night vision. I'm trying to think what I could do as it's dark. 1, get some shit cooking, Dylan. That's for damn sure. Don't be sleeping on getting shit cooking, my guy, alright? We don't got time for that goosery. Yeah, we can just have sulfur cook out there, and then we can have... Yeah, metal inside there. Let me just get a little bit more sulfur for out here, though. Every 1,000 wood cooks up 1,200 sulfur, I think it is, so it actually cooks at double the rate of frags. Yeah, I got my satchels, though. I would leave right now and go raid if I had night vision, but I think that I'm gonna... wait until morning, maybe, to go raid. Like, I'll admit this, guys, okay? I'll admit this. I understand the hate for the Demetrius situation around 2 months ago way more than this, for sure. But people are really looking at it as, like, I got highly offended by the thing. I was just mentioning it all day as a joke, like, because people say this shit all the time. Oh, it's just pixels, who cares? It's like, motherfucker, you care. Deep down, you care. That's why you say that. Or, like, you have to try and let it be known that you don't care by saying that statement, which in turn shows that you care. Like, is it not kind of like a contradiction in a sense? Like, when you really look at it? Give me a billion plant hammer, give me some stone, give me a little bit of wood. I'm ready to go. Let's go do this raid. I've been ranting about that situation too long today, guys. I'm definitely going too far. Definitely going too far explaining it, you know, my view of the whole thing. But I do want to ask people... To the people that didn't like, you know, what happened in the past video, does anything that I'm saying change that? Or is it still like, nope, same principles, everything like that? If he's a viewer or not, you need to respect him, you need to be there to talk to him and everything like that. Because if that's the case, I'm going to be very surprised. I actually want to check the like to dislike ratio on that video. Because again, like, I'm not someone that really, like, checks up on my analytics. I see my subscriber count occasionally. But aside from that, I'm never in tune with my view count, my like count, or anything like that. And I'm curious to see, like, okay, because I'm getting the vibe that a lot more people disliked it than liked it, and, yeah. Oh, I didn't even bring a Molotov for TC. I mean, I don't even have Molotov researched. Okay, well, TC is not going to be going right away. Okay, only one satchel didn't blow up. I guess that's a little relieving. Okay. Just one more satchel. We wait, we wait, we wait. And just like that. Dear Lord! Okay, I mean... I'm getting some shit that I'm, like, kind of down with, but, and, of course, it was only gonna be one door. Alright, okie dokie. Like, what is the story behind that base, you know? I mean, I got explosive bullet, which is good. That's boom that we can research. Got a couple more guns. That's something. 261 scrap, then just some random other resources. I mean, could have been worse, I guess, but I definitely had higher expectations for sure. No sleeper in the base, no bag in the base. Someone's... oh, wait. Uh-oh. Oh, God! Ellie, fuck off, bro! Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Yep. Alright, I accept that. It's rare that I get fucked over by heli like that, but I accept it. And, you know, it's gotta happen at some point, right? Dude, I have not got killed by heli like that in a minute, man. Damn. I should have stripped off all my clothing into my backpack sooner than later. That was my mess up right there. That was definitely the misstep. I'm gonna get outside DB Slug right now. I gotta go back over there to that base and just, you know, I have to kill that guy as soon as he leaves now. Because he's gonna get all my stuff, and what's the little bit of payment that he has to give? Getting door camped and losing a gear set, essentially. That's all, you know, it's only right. Dear Lord. That actually just happened, alright. Yeah, I don't know, I'm pretty sure that ride helmet guy lived at that base there, by the way. I had heard a footstep, and I was like, was that someone inside the base, or what's going on? And then he pops up, and I hit the headshot on him, but that's not enough to kill him. Maybe if I had Incem bullet, it actually would have killed him. Yeah, then I missed the shot as he jumped, like, on top of the base. I should have hit that shot. That was a misstep. See, one of my Discord say that dude was definitely a viewer. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's no way to prove it, so I mean that might not be enough for some people. But I mean, I'm not gonna be going out of my way to like try and figure out tactics on how to prove that this guy's a viewer and all that shit. It's not that serious. Like when I look at myself deeply as a person in that whole situation, meant zero disrespect. I have no hate toward that guy. He sounds like a nice guy. Cool. Is that enough for me to just fucking talk to him all day and shit and just like give him handouts with garage doors? No. So I don't really think that there's anything like I really did wrong in the context of him possibly being a viewer, like a high chance, you know, in my mind. So I decided that I would make a video that revolves around the whole it's just pixels conversation, and you know, it's got to be done at some point. Nah, man, Heli really fucked me there. Wow. All right. I just now heard someone over here. There's someone here that's naked. Oh my god, this is him. This is him, dude. He died. Oh my gosh, he tried to strip it. Okay, yeah, so he does not live here. We should be good. My shit should all still be over here. Oh my gosh, no fucking way. Is it actually all still here? It's all still gonna be here, I think, yeah. Or maybe it's not. My backpack's gone. Yeah, no, my backpack's gone. Someone did loot up my stuff. And now Heli's bitch ass is on its way back. But yeah, you know, like, the whole, like, Demetrius thing, if you guys remember that a couple months ago and all the backlash that I got with that, because that's the last situation that had occurred where I would say that, like, the hate that I got for yesterday's video is comparable to something else that's recent, it would be that. Which, that was just, like, me just fucking with a paddler, like, really hard. And yeah, some people took heavy offense to that. Do I regret my actions? Not necessarily. Demetrius has moved on since and totally forgot about the situation because it's just a very tiny moment in time. And I'm anti-paddler as is, so I gotta live up to that. So no, I do not regret that, but yeah. Oh my god, dude, Heli! stop fucking with me. Nah, Helly really just doubled back and did that to me. Wow. All right. There's going to be someone in the comments saying, see, Dylan, even Helly disagrees with what you did yesterday. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Now, this is my thing. Whenever I die at rivers, I don't know where my body goes. I should have not walked into the damn river, bro. My body literally might just be gone for good. I mean, people are like, yeah, no, your body just washes up on the shore. Okay, well, I am right on where I died just previously. Okay, so my body... Oh, yeah, wait, so it just actively flows down. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting some more context here, guys. I'm starting to understand a little bit more, okay? Okay. Good to know that that's how it works, so it just gradually flows down the whole thing. I thought that it, like with how some people have explained it to me, I thought that it was just your body automatically drifts toward, like, the coast somewhere and just washes up on shore. But literally, your body may just continue floating down the river if it aligns the right way. Good to know. And for the people that don't know this, Rust used to not be like that, so it's like, how do you have all these hours and not know these things type of thing, you know what I mean? But it's because it's like a slight, you know, it's like a slightly new addition. I don't know if this guy's like actually pushing or like what he's, oh yeah, no, he is, okay. I gotta shoot a dart at him just for fun. Well played. GG, sir. Sherlin. Okay, well, someone still gets my stuff regardless. Well played to you, sir. Have a good day. Wait, was Sherlin the same guy as before? I almost think that he was. I don't know, though. Yeah, raid day's been a fun journey so far, huh, guys? There's still a chance that I'm going to be raiding again today. I'm not too sure. I think that I have to go out and farm up some more sulfur if I do want to raid again today. I don't know what base I would be interested in, but yeah. But overall, Dylan, you got to hit your slug headshots. No ifs, ands, or buts, motherfucker. He left my slugs. That's what I care about here.
Hey, neighbor.
Hey,
I just ran across a decayed base and got God clone hemp and God clone wheat if you want any of it. I got a bunch of it.
I think I'm okay. I kind of like the process of getting all the clones on my own. You know, it's like a process of its own. It's pretty satisfying. But thank you.
Yeah, I agree, but when I run across it, I mean, I can't pass it up.
100%, man. I get you.
And, you know, spread the wealth. Just pixels.
Just pixels. Spread the wealth, just pixels, you know? There's nothing wrong with what he just now said. It's 100% normal, and he is a good, genuine guy, and there's nothing to make fun of. And, like, I do mean that. Like, again, like, it's not about me making fun of him. It's about me making fun of, like, the philosophy of that whole thing that people bring up but don't live up to, you know? And that's not me saying that he doesn't live up to it. Like, me saying it all the time yesterday, like, yes, it rooted from him mentioning it as he introduced himself, because he just says it all the time. But, but yeah. Dylan, stop laughing. Listen, man, anyone that 100% lives up to that all the time, you know, I respect it, man. I respect it. I can easily confirm and admit that I don't and that I fall short. My ego gets hurt sometimes, as most of ours do, you know. Over time, I've aimed to become a veteran player, like, just emotionally. And I feel like I've made progress with it since my first day of playing games for sure, like, by a long shot, but far from perfect. But yeah, so, you know, the people out there that actually do have it figured out and really just live up to, like, it's just pixels and there's no issue, there's no irritation, nothing like that at all. Beautiful thing. Well done, you know. I respect it. But yeah, you know, like, with Earl offering me the clones and whatnot, I am going to kindly decline. I do enjoy trying to get the clones on my own. It's like a little journey of its own. I enjoy it. Thank you, though, Earl, or Mr. Pixel, whatever you prefer to go by. I will say, like, this is probably the very first time in history that I've ever heard someone say it, like, that close back-to-back. Like, back-to-back days mentioning it. Like, that's just, like, that's his mindset. Like, it is cemented in. If there's ever, like... You know, like something like that, like, hey, spread out the wealth. It's just pixels. Or if there's something bad that happens, like he's just getting crushed all day long, you know? It's just pixels. So it's like, it seems like that is something that he continuously is sure to remind himself of, you know? And again, that's not me poking fun at him or anything. To each their own. I have no issue with it. Now this whole pixel thing is just like it's stuck in my mind. Actually, I know, here, let's actually go to the jungle zig. I did not go there yesterday, and I need to try and get the incapacitate darts to be using. Because people have been saying that they're broken, they're super OP, and this and that, so we gotta be finding out for ourselves. See this one comment, I've made the pixels argument with myself many times throughout my 5k hours of Rust and 7k hours of Tarkov, but it always comes back to the fact that it's just a certain, certain arrangements of pixels on the monitor that make me feel bad. Like, can't we just arrange the pixels in a way that make me happy instead? We live in a society. I mean, again, man, like it probably, you know, like when it comes to like us getting annoyed at games and stuff, it really just, most of it probably just comes down to ego at the end of the day. Because, like, on like a collective level, we have not made that much progress with ego, I feel like. Like, a lot of us are just very, you know, emotionally vulnerable to bullshit. And one of those things is video games, numbers on a screen that dictate your quote-unquote success. Like, all these different things are very, like, childish when you, like when you think about it, right? Like, I feel like that's fair to say. And again, these aren't things that, like, I'm invulnerable to. Like, I fall short sometimes myself with these things. I'm just trying to be, like, a little bit more patient with myself and make progress with it just, like, throughout years, in a sense. Because it's not something that you can just change with yourself within, like, the flip of a switch or just saying it's just pixels. It's a lot deeper than that with why pixels upset you and, you know, like however you want to look at it. But, yeah, games upset you, social media can upset you, whatever the case is. The media upsets you, like... Tiger, get the fuck away from me. See someone comment, just pixels on the screen, what's the big deal? You know, like I don't know, man, it's just, we've all heard it so many times, and in the end of it all, it's like, what is it, you know, do we really give a fuck? Some people, yeah, I mean, like, again, like, there's 0.5% of gamers that 100% perfectly live up to that. Which even still, then, they probably still don't perfectly live up to it, but... Okay, we have made it here to the zig. Took me a little bit longer to get here than it probably should have. Check out this crate. Boom! Oh yeah, there we go. There's all the darts. So wait, it spawns all three. Incapacitate, scatter, and radiation. Okay. Oh, hey, we got it. And like, I just giggle because it's like, the incapacitate darts, I don't know, man. I'm excited to see what it's like when you use them. See someone comment, kind of surprised you didn't sell them a garage door. I buy them all the time from people when I get started. Usually 1,000 sulfur, and Mats gets it done. Rarely am I turned down. Rarely do I turn it down for people that I naturally think are living around me as well, you know? People are lacking the context that that's where my mind was at, and I feel like that caused a lot of frustration. Yeah, let me load up the incapacitate darts. Oh my god, I don't know, it's just funny. Oh! Ah! Okay, I mean, I got away in time, but geez, dude, there's fucking compound bow turrets. I didn't know that. Okay, well. Time to run all the way back to loot myself. What is happening? Dylan? Again, you know what it is, okay? You know what it is. You know why it doesn't matter. See, and so, like, me saying that right there, does that make people think that, like, I'm triggered at, like, that idea? You know, I mean, like, I get it. It's an easy way to cop out of a situation. People do it all the time. I just now did it right there, and I feel better all of a sudden, you know? It works. To me, it's just more of something that people say to, like, drift their mind away from the situation. That's it. Now, I'm coming over here. I'm pretty sure there's a croc over here in this area that I'm going to be swimming at to go to my body. If I die, I have to run so far back again. Please don't let there be a croc right here that kills me, man. Please. See someone say my in real life name is Earl. It's funny hearing you say it. Well, at least the real Earl had a little kick of yesterday's video, I guess. Where is my body? I think a tiger, like, drugged my body somewhere or something. I see my blow dart over there, but my body is literally gone. Oh my goodness, dude, this jungle. I mean, who knows where, now I just lost the darts. You have to, I mean, there's one that's inside my blowpipe over there. There's one that's loaded into it. And I saw my blowpipe laying on the ground. I'm gonna have to go for it. And if I die, well, then I die. You know, I mean, we know the mindset. I mean, does that really piss you guys off that much, me saying that? I don't know. Okay, oh no, my body's right here. My bad. Shit, dude. Yeah, I don't know, like, I want, like, anytime that I say, like, it's just pixels, like, I feel like I get the vibe that I'm just annoying people by saying that, you know? I did not think it was that deep, like... I see someone say for their apocalyptic food, they would go Nutella. Okay. Dude, I could only imagine what, like, some of the people that don't really know shit about food would be, like, going to get. They'd be going to get, like, boxes of cereal and some ice cream. Yeah. What about a pumpkin pie, though, you know? Wait, I just now saw someone here, I think. Yeah, it's someone, wait. Okay, yeah. This is like a naked woman. I'm gonna try out this dart on him. Oh my god! Sir, listen here. This is serious incapacitate dart science business. Oh, yep, he can... Okay. Yeah, well, I only have one left that's loaded inside my shit, so yeah. We need to get home and bank this shit and research it. And then I'm gonna craft... Actually, no, I can't craft up any until I kill some snakes. Fuck, dude. Yeah, see, Dylan, now your lack of preparation with the snake venom is gonna be biting you in the buttocks. Whoa. I don't know where that's coming from. That's at, I think, my neighbor's base way over there. Alright, that's that. Okay, yeah, I'm just getting roof camped by neighbors that live over there in that sheep base, I want to say. Jamie. Okay, one moment here, Jamie. One moment here. Where the hell is a small wall? Let me get out there and go get my stuff. Alright. I'm now gonna go back out there and destroy that wall, I suppose, sir. Feel free to kill me if you must. Yeah, there he is. Naked with a backpack. How adorable. Hello, Jamie. So Jamie, actually, he's just running around naked. Okay. He's just running around naked as he has a base that has, like, everything in the game. Am I surprised? No. I'm gonna come over here and try grabbing his backpack real quick. If I die, I die, but he ended up F1 killing as he was running back home, and yeah, he dropped a backpack. Oh, yeah, no, that guy's name is Nestor. What the fuck? Which is actually funny, because that's my buddy Matt's name on here. I think that I actually saw that name earlier in this wipe, and I had actually, yeah, I sent him a screenshot of it, and he was like, dude, I have not seen another Nestor in so long. Yeah, let me go ahead and research the incapacitate dart. We finally have it. Cool. I really just need to be killing snakes for snake venom now. See someone comment, bro, you acting like this shit ain't just pixels, lol. Yep. I'm just doing what society does best. No, but actually some, just a super quick update on, like, this whole financial journey that I've been on, because outside of playing Rust and whatnot, I have just been super locked in with, just learning about finance, and currently I'm in, like, a crypto groove, which is kind of an interesting time to be interested in crypto, which, I mean, I've been invested in it since, like, 2021, but I kind of, like, blindly invested in it, and I invested in crypto long before stocks. I'm just getting into the stock market, which is, like, how are you going to get into crypto but not stocks first? That sounds kind of like backwards. But I was never educated on the stock market. I was never educated on crypto. I wasn't ever educated on economics. Like, just generally, like, my knowledge on a lot of things is very, like, just not there. So, like, I'm trying to catch up now because I grew up in a household where it's like, I grew up in a household with my mom, right? And she's a very simple-minded person. Same thing with her mother. They don't really think about politics. They don't know much about religion. They don't know much about economics, like they don't know anything about these things. They live a very simple-minded life, and I have nothing against that. But now that I'm getting older, I'm just wanting to expand out, like, and move out of the zone that I was kind of brought up in. So there's so much stuff to catch up with, whether if it's history, just so much stuff. There's so much things that I need to learn about outside, like, what I was taught, you know, which was a very simple, you know, mindset, essentially. But yeah, cryptocurrency has been something that I've kind of been studying as of recent, and I'm not like this heavy, like, pro cryptocurrency, like, type guy yet or anything like that, but definitely a very interesting idea, I will say. See someone comment, do you make your dad pay rent and stuff since he has been living with you? Just curious. No, my dad has, I don't think since he's lived here with me, I don't think that he's contributed to more than half the rent at all. And that's not, like, this is something, like, I signed myself up for, though, so it's not something that, like, upsets me. Me living with my dad since 2021 has been a whole experience of its own, full of good and bad. I'm grateful for it all, though, just because it's increased my wisdom with a lot of different shit. Addiction being one of those things, but... And eventually when I move out, you guys want to know the unfortunate thing? I can't bring him with me. I can't, you know? This is a phase in my life where me and him moved in together because he had nowhere to go, and I wanted to expand out and start paying for my own place, just, you know, just basic adult shit. Like, you just want to get out and, like, pay your own bills and shit and kind of like start that journey. But I would never want him living with me in a house that I fully pay for and that is like my own property and stuff. So that's kind of the thing. And like that hurts me to say, but at the same time, I'm not going to look at myself in a negative light because of that. At the end of the day, I gave him a place to reside at for 4+ years and it's still ongoing. I don't know when it's exactly going to end, but eventually it's going to come to an end and I got to take like that leap of independence for myself and just continue to try advancing on my own and have nothing around me that's limiting that or anything, like no opposite energies in the household or anything like that, you know what I mean? And I accept whatever comes with this journey though, you know, and it's been a journey. Again, it's came with ups and downs, but in the end of it all, I'm like grateful for it. But yeah, this last roam didn't go anywhere, man. Server's a little quiet here in the morning. I'm going to be back on here in the afternoon today and get out here and just start trying to PvP pretty much anybody and everybody. I'm sitting on a good amount of gear that I got from a decayed base, so I got to get out here and just start trying to slay, man. Start getting my consistency back up. Because I have not been PvPing much over the past few days. Things have quieted down a lot on this server since I first got on, but... So yeah, listen, man, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. You have a beautiful rest of your day. I'm going to go into the same. Gonna be back on here tomorrow for a just a PvP heavy day, and that's gonna be really like the only focus of tomorrow is just roaming and PvPing in the afternoon. And if you made it here to the end of this video, comment the word pixel. Pixel is all that's on my mind after today, bro. Like I'm not even thinking straight. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, man. Yeah, shout out to Earl next door. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Deal.